Hello, hello. To make sure everything is functioning. And sometimes my stuff doesn't like to work. My laptop has been so buggy lately. Well, there's one of the notifications. Is that the ping cord one? Okay, good. So, that went out. Ooh, and the Twitch one actually went out, or like on time for once. Cool. Alright, let's get loaded into the game. Don't know who's all going to be here today. What I could do is I could try to find another, Canadians! Aha! There's one of y'all. Okay, so Gemini is the name of the next quest. I was right. Cool. I wasn't sure if you're going to be able to make it. So we just need Joel. What am I missing here? There it is. I can never figure out what I'm missing in my resources. There's always something that's hidden by something else, I think. Also, I'm trying to give time for the entry ads. Ba'awa. Hi. I probably butchered that. Oh, you want me to hydrate? Thank you. Yes, watch her. And that means that thing's not working. I thought I found something that's gonna make sounds for me when people use points, but it didn't work. Damn it! I gotta research more. I wish it would show on my PlayStation, because I can see like your messages on my TV. Hey, Joel's here too. Yay, nice. Like your messages come up, but like none of the point redemptions, if I get followers, anything like that, like none of that comes up on my TV. So I see zero activity with the exception of the messages. So I have to have my laptop off, but that my laptop, in order to keep it charging, is not exactly in my sight perfectly. So I miss shit sometimes and I always feel bad. Cool, so I can just jump right into the story then. Nice, I don't have to fuck around. Bonk. Okay, so we needed to go talk to, Hello, Brain. Where did you go? Alright, I lost that thought. That thought just fucking disappeared. We gotta talk to this lady up here. I can't think of her name right now. I just woke up not too long ago, too. Gaia, there we go.
I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
Jesus, day and a half.
Increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
It's a lot better than a day and a half.
Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Of course she is.
Okay.
Nothing's gonna go right, is it?
their faces with something
Oh, you got
called...
something new for me?
Hey,
What's wrong with your shoulder?
yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Did you arm wrestle
I
someone?
tried to arm wrestle with
Did you?
Catallo.
Idiot.
Maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked.
Made of
Turns
metal.
out it really is.
Buddy.
I have to go.
And
Oh,
I've
you
got
and your
plenty of
ego, I
reading to do.
swear. He tried to arm wrestle him.
Are we to head out on our mission?
Soon.
Not yet. We have more to talk about.
I want to see if he had input on his arm wrestling. Damn it. Oh, there's a new
I
arm.
bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that.
Damn it. I thought he was going to talk about his
I
arm
need to get
wrestling.
I await your command.
He literally has a fucking metal arm that he attaches to himself. And Aaron's like, I want to arm wrestle him. You fucking idiot.
Back again.
Anything new around here?
Catallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
You know what I didn't do is I didn't actually talk to Gaia with her new
Let me know if
dialogue.
you need me.
Now that we have a new person at the base. I also love to hear that it shows you which ones we've captured. And everything. I think it's I don't know. I just love little details like that. Yeah, I forgot to talk to Gaia after the story dialogue. Oops. I'm sure I have stuff for Catallo's new arm and for bringing
Hello
Alba.
again, Aloy.
Hello?
Aloy.
There we go.
I believe Varl is still waiting for
Yes, I
you
know.
outside
But you and I
Beta's
have
room.
stuff to talk about.
I know. I just wanted to talk about something else first.
As you wish.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Ted Farrow's a douche.
Ted. Guess he got what he deserved, in the end.
Yes. An igneous conclusion to his pathological narcissism, impulsive tendencies, and instability.
So the dialogue changed here.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements
Well, this stuff we've
would
already
increase
heard in
my
previous
heuristic
streams.
processing density,
But the Ted
empowering
Farrow thing
my
was a new
overall function.
line.
Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
How's all of us settling in?
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to study the data in the archive. A particular file soon caught her attention. Information about a machine assistant devoted to keeping living spaces neat and orderly. I informed her that once I am empowered with the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to design such a machine.
So like a
I'm
Roomba
sure she'll like that.
and stuff like that. Of course. I have a feeling she'd be a neat freak.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance.
Which is why I got Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Correct. While you were gone, Beta constructed the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
Because the work will be split between you and Beta, it will take approximately 4.5 hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, but like, they're not going to go to one cauldron at a time. There's multiple people in the Zenith, and there's multiple machines. They can split up and go to every cauldron and still give us problems. You know, just saying.
So I, found Thebes. What do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to guide future humans. Given the tribal nature of new humans, and his ability to use Omega clearance on the terraforming system, I imagine he would have convinced one or more tribes to worship him as their patriarchal deity.
Of course he would have.
Okay. Yep, glad that didn't happen.
I mean, people were already worshipping him without him guiding them, so, you know, Mr. Douchebag that got crushed by a statue, I already forgot his name because I hate him. And I have that memory.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was one other underground facility that was sealed before the Pharaoh Plague reached it. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to live out their lives. Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support for 100 years. My data indicates the facility went offline well before then.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility was abruptly severed.
Huh.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time.
I feel like this is not going to go anywhere near according to plan. And I'm still convinced that Beta has a tracker on her that she doesn't know about. And that they're going to instantly find us because we have Beta. Because now Beta has to go to the facility with us. Like, I don't know. I don't trust any of this. I went the wrong way.
Aloy,
Hey, Varl.
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Just like give her a good slap in her face or something. You going?
Yeah.
Alright. Love you.
Have a great stream, dude.
Alright. Text me when you get there, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Have fun.
I will.
Bye, babe.
Bye.
Oh, Joel says bye.
Bye, Joel.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think
He was in the shower. So I couldn't, like, do anything. And as soon as he got out of the shower, he left. So, it's not like you could have talked to him or anything. He had just gotten out when he said bye.
thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I looked through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
I made friends. That's the difference. I had people who supported me. I made a family. And there's the other difference too.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
I'd rather be dead than a slave.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying what she didn't say. Fuck, my eyes are actually a little wet from seeing Rost again.
Whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Oh, I have a side mission. Man, I should have talked to Gaia a while ago. Fuck. Oh, everyone wants to talk to me now.
Painted their faces with something called makeup.
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat, I think.
You probably don't remember.
I should go.
Same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
I wonder who's going to which cauldron.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny.
Oh, wow.
Any last
Been a lot with
findings
him.
you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl.
I still can't wait for his mom to meet Zoe.
What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Catalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator.
Really?
And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
That's adorable.
They are needed.
Like I said, just in case.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It won't.
It'll work. It has to.
I already know it won't.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man. He raised you well.
Sometimes that's all a girl
I'm
needs.
glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
I mean, I'm probably going to do a side mission first, but, you know. Curious question, though, and I don't know if you would know, Knugans. When I get rid of or deal with Hephaestus or whatever ends up happening, because I don't know where this is going to go, I wonder, is there still going to be apex creatures after the fact that I can hunt? I'm only asking because I still need another apex slaughter spine for something. For, Yeah, I need it for either one of these, and I still need a handful of circulators, which I don't need Apex for. But I needed 2 Apex Hearts. So I'm curious if there's still going to be Apex creatures after the Gemini mission.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it'd be like, oh, he's gone, so now you can't make more.
Signed cauldron.
Good.
Something, I don't know.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
Yes, everyone heard.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from her ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I still wish...
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
you'll hear about it.
I still wish we had a Banuk and a Karja here too, just so we could have one of each type of person. Oh, she's got a mission for me.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything alright? It sounded like there was an...
Everyone just like, we heard you screaming at her.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
Just a heads up, I'm busy next weekend, so if you want to get the story done, better do it today.
You should ask Zoe to
I'm
teach
probably
you
gonna.
About Utaru music.
Maybe.
I have nothing planned today.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now. We'll even the odds soon enough. Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me is curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
Never meet your heroes kind of thing.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should go. Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
And most side missions don't take super long. I'll probably knock that out before I do the story. I plan on streaming for a while today. Unless something comes up for some reason.
Are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply
Everything is synced up today
him.
for me to do a long
Did
stream.
he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
I'm still convinced that if he ever gets, like, a spouse of any sort, that he is like a giant teddy bear to them. I don't think I have more stuff than Beta. But I also haven't been able to go in here in a while. Didn't I already do that? I think I did. It didn't look like shit at all. I still don't know how to open up that door at the bottom. No, I did it before, I just don't know why the battery's still not there. Because I went up here before, got the battery, jumped down. But the battery isn't in there anymore for some reason. Whoa. Wait, what? But I've been through here before. Yeah, why was that side closed again? That's what I'm saying is, some of the stuff I've done has like reset. It's super weird. I forget where the batteries are. I thought they were over there, but I guess not. This is just how I get down from up there. I know, because I thought I put the battery in, and then you touch the little button over by the scan thing. I see this battery's gone too. But I know I've put that one in. Because that's how you powered everything up. They're just missing for some reason. And the batteries I thought used to be up here somewhere. Yeah, there used to be one here and it's gone now. And the one in this room's gone now. That's what I'm saying, is it glitched out or something, because I remember doing them, because I accidentally missed whatever she said when I pushed that. I forgot what that said. Oh. Yeah, because I thought I eventually found something that gave me a hint. Yeah, I just read through it though. I just pushed her out of the way. And then that's one of her diaries or whatever. Yeah. Because I still haven't figured out how to open the door over here. I think it's in here. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, this thing. I still haven't figured out the code. Just that it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-digit code. Now, do you know if that's a side thing, Kanukins, or is that something that's going to happen in the story? Or have you not figured it out yet either? All the clues are in the base. Okay. My question though is it a side thing or is it something that I will unlock as I play the story? Or is it something that I can figure out now kind of thing? Side thing? Okay. I wonder if I've already found it then. Yeah, that just talks about the vault.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
I could have sworn there was batteries here, but I guess not. See, look at that. The one I tore off is there, but it's... The game is bugging out, dude. Yeah, it's very bugged out. So I wonder if I screwed it up already then. If I mess something up or miss something, because everything is kind of bugging out a little.
Well, they didn't have two left like I do.
Yeah, hopefully.
This is the core from the weapon that took out that Zenith shield. Near that facility where we found Beta. Gaia said it was advanced, like Zenith's tech. How did Silence figure out how to build something like this?
Because he talks with the devil, basically. What's that? It's not the devil, but it's Hades.
Oh, Carl must have picked this up at Silent's workshop. I guess it's what Silence used to capture Hades before he moved it to that orb.
I didn't even notice those were in here.
Bothers me more that he tricked me, or that I didn't see it coming.
I am so lost.
There's like stuff in here to scan. Shut up, okay? I'm using it now.
I'm glad I could help Zoe fix the land gods. She never gave up on them. And because of her, Plainsong's fields will bloom again.
I'm looking for hints for the passcode.
That looks like one of the Utaru's land gods.
Adorable.
The one we killed in the sacred cave. I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand, but seeing something that represents life and prosperity turned into a weapon, it couldn't have been easy for Zoe.
I've never seen so much data in one place.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake. Looks like an artifact from Thebes. A tomb for
Okay, I'm gonna be scanning stuff for a minute.
What a pair.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called...
This must be from the Scorcher that Catallo and I took down. Not a bad way to test his arm. He's come a
This
long
is
way
bedroom?
from the embassy.
Oh yeah, I read this one already. Because this is, Alva's stuff. Trespassing in a man's bedchambers. What's that one? Is that over here? No, it's in that room. Look at it though.
Every time we find another link to Dervil,
Oh.
it's like opening up a wound for Erend all over again. I really hope Acero was the last one. Maybe now he'll finally be able to heal from the pain of his sister's death.
They're all red but this one. Why is this one blue? I forget what's over here. Hurry, switch to auto case at regional controls under 9 designed for the guy finally built it. So now I'm gonna sneak away on Mark a couple of forces, starting with the little trick. We'll touch my heart out. This would have gotten a kick out. Oh, it's an audio log.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Well, that's gonna haunt my nightmares.
I had a feeling it would, but I don't know what it's telling me is the problem. Isn't it called something like a flourish? Oh, these are also audio. My bad. Alright, I'm gonna go back and scan that here in just a second. So this is the second one. It's called Two Caterpillars.
I've been tackling the design
It's a voice log.
of the Ag Lab. Places.
No, because I want to see what all of the ones I have scanned. But I'm not seeing it. Unless it's one of these text ones. And they have a voice in it. These are glyphs. It's not a glyph. It's not a salvage content. There they are. So I have 3 of them. Plus the repair bay. So Control Center 9. So 9626. Maybe. Nine six two six 11. 9626. That's 6 numbers, right? Maybe there's another hint in the first one. The second one, my bad. don't remember what this is for, though. If this is part of it or not, but it says RCC as well on it. I mean, maybe I can... I don't know...
I have a lot of seed stock to work with.
Let me see.
My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
I didn't realize there was numbers in his messages, which could be the code for this. I said what? 9... Don't think there's other stuff in here. No, because that's... These are not from that guy. That's Gaia. That's Beta. Don't know what those ones are yet. Yeah, it's 9, 626, and 11, I think. 9, 6, 2. I'm still missing a number then. What? Nope. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to hit 7. I was gonna hit 8.
The door needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility that can help.
Why is it going 7?
There.
I was trying to do 8 because of August. August is the 8th month, and I kept hitting 7 on accident. And August is the name of his son.
What is this place?
So, yeah, I told the rest of the team. I was standing in the cafeteria, trying to pick out a god-awful meal cartridge when it suddenly hit me. Every school field trip, August always asked me to pack extra in his lunch bag so that he could share it with his friends. I don't know how. I was lucky enough to end up with kids so generous. And I know he'd want to share this too. So, to whoever finds this place, this was us.
The last time I spoke to Leanna, they were just about to ship out to the Pacific Front. They really believed that if they could buy us some time, it'd be worth it. That Zero Dawn would save us. But if you were listening to this, then they were right. It was worth it. Their name was Leanna Jensen. 9th Civilian Guard Brigade for Operation Enduring Victory. And they were so brave.
Do I say it now? Okay. My name is Emma Irving, and I'm 8 years old, and my favorite animal is a fox. Do you have foxes in the future? I hope so. They're the cutest. And super smart. Dad said we have to go underground soon, just like a fox. And then the bad robots won't get us. So, I guess this is H and G. Hi and goodbye.
The day I was supposed to meet my sister's new baby, a vert swooped in and a crew of masked commandos threw a bag over my head. Next thing I knew, I was being told how the world would end and given a choice. Die now, or help Zero Dawn and die later. At least Nicole, Ella, and baby Aiden will be safe in Elysium. Gave up my allotment to make sure they could stay together. I don't know if any of this will actually work.
Zero Dawn, cradle-raised humans. But if it does, do better than we did, okay?
Got to be honest, I don't really know what to say to the future. So I guess I'll say something to the past instead. Mom, Dad, I know you'll never hear this, but I wanted to say thank you. For all those times you dragged me along as a kid to volunteer at hot zone relief centers. You used to say, you have to pay it forward. The future will always be brighter, Fern. I'm trying to live up to your example. I love you. We'll be together again soon.
That's cute though, all of this. It was just a room full of more of the audio logs. So now I'll have more of the RCC ones filled out too, though. Yeah. So I'm only missing 3 now here. Not that it matters, they don't give you a trophy to find everything, but that's still cool to hear. Just hearing the different people that were here before everything ended kind of thing. Cool. Well, thank you for your tips, Canugans. That helped me finally bust this sucker open. Fish burgers. There's still stuff upstairs I wasn't done scanning though. Whee! So how far did I make it to my roundabout? Before I go in the center area. I went in there. I went in there. This is where I was when I finally figured everything out. Because I'd already scanned that. And this is my room. Oh, I've got new dialogue here.
All this time I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better. So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn a lesson.
Oh yeah, that's from... Okay, I already got that one. Anyone else hear voices in the background? It's like someone's watching a video in there. Oh, it's Aaron listening to the music, isn't it? Is that a little flower? I can't do anything with it though.
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Delana must have left this for me on her way back east.
Aww.
I wish she could have stayed. But I know already I'm in the lodge need her.
Connor.
This should help.
Is this a piece from the bulwark?
Huh.
Katalo must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put Dakota in his place. One of Studious Fortis's many scrolls.
We have one of the scrolls.
Him to Baronlight. Still, he didn't deserve to be run down by Regala's riders.
Yeah, he did.
This must be from the Cool Route. Between the Rockbreaker and the Slitherfang, Regala really wrecked the arena. And I have a feeling she won't stop trying until Makaro's dead.
That's cool. I think that's everything I can scan. Alright, what's this mission? Let's go do that quickly. Now that I've spent an hour catching up on all the fucking dialogue and everything, and I'm not exaggerating, it's literally been an hour to the minute. Oh, sometimes I think there's too much dialogue in this game. I have to go to landfall? Do I not have it equipped? Oh, okay. And... boop. I'm sure this mission won't take more than like 20-30 minutes of that. Then we can jump into the story.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you,
You're
our
being
search
suspicious.
was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone.
She's not standing where she should be, and neither is he.
Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
La la la, where are we going?
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've
Sorry.
come a long way since we first met.
I have residual cough still.
Nirik's like I used to be.
That just won't go away.
Terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
Actually, let me grab some wood. Oh no, my stash is good again. Okay. I just remembered that there was a time where I had like no wood in my stash.
Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least.
Aloy.
Let's look around.
Why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Is it a rock breaker or one of those kind of guys?
That thing is huge.
Oh no, it's a slither
We
fang.
want to find that thing.
What would you do then?
Okay.
Fire, ice. I'm gonna do ice. Why did I suddenly forget how to play the game for a second? Sorry about that. tried to get my potion. Because I think it heals me now that I have it maxed out. Yeah. Are you good, Joel? By the way, what's up? Who knows? Who knows why anything is what it is in this game sometimes?
Down it goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Not getting in this way.
Slither fangs aren't that bad.
Collapsed when that slither fang came in.
Loot over here. See, I use my scanner sometimes, Knugan. Not always, but sometimes. Like there's loot over there. And over there. And over there. That's a clamp. Clamps! There's a box. There's loot everywhere here. Jesus. Yeah, I don't use mine enough, honestly. I thought there'd be an easy way in here. Ooh, that's yellow. Watch, I took the long way around to get in. Probably. Oh. How do I get in there? Is it here? Ugh. Come on, you can do it. You can break the game and jump in. Damn. I can't break the game. Was there an entrance underwater? Ah, there was. I'm just blind.
Whew. Well, that'll keep me awake.
A lot of sand.
That's what I wanted. I wanted the yellow loot. Hello, rocks. Well, there is a way in, but I'll go that way in a minute. I gotta get all the loot or else I'll get in trouble.
I'll say here, that looks a little iffy to me.
Alright, so it looks like the rest is inside the building that I'm getting ready to go into. Not that one though. That's outside. Yeah. It still shoots stuff off. Oh yeah, it's the weapon.
It's not hooking onto that.
Oh, I can just push the button.
Through here.
After you.
It is dark in here.
a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back in the old one.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
Eee, more stuff. I guess the sun's starting to rise because everything looks like it's on fire.
There. A console.
Must have been what Neric found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan.
You know, he said he was super thorough, but he left all this loot here. Just saying.
The data on Leviathan isn't here, but there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There.
I think I've got some climbing ahead of me.
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to bring life to a barren desert.
Quinn seemed to know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
I just run in circles while I wait for you to go forward. Oh, girl, you can jump. Actually, let me save. Quick save.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
I will hydrate, but after this I might have to get another bottle. Actually, no, I have one more. One more that I can do. Or I have to get another one. I don't know how to make it make sounds. I've tried different things. I don't know. I think because I stream on my PlayStation and not actually through like an OBS system or something, I can't get it to do what I need it to do. But my laptop only lasts like an hour before it dies, so I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to make it better for people.
You doing okay, Alva?
Yes. Don't worry about me.
Also, while I got all three of you here, I put in the general part of Discord a couple questions.
Talk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
God damn it. One on ideas for channel points, and one on extra tabs in the Discord that you guys would want to see. If there was any.
How are we going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
You'll be fine.
Glintox. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Fire and
Or we
lightning.
could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Or we can make them friends. Well, she needs to get one then. Ow. Yeah, I know, but I like making friends. Whoa, there's a question mark here now.
Up this way.
Whee! Hi, buddy.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
Yeah,
do it,
but
Alva,
maybe the
okay?
Hawk will
Just
catch
don't
up.
look down.
Right. Of course.
There's the tower.
Super
Should be
easy.
able to cross over.
That
We are
doesn't
going to
sound
have
good.
to jump.
After you.
Look out, Glint Hawk. Is there other stuff that I could pull? Yeah. Oh, now he's not my friend anymore. Where'd he go? I think he just went back. No, he's down there. I almost killed him in one hit.
Look
There we go.
at those flames. There. No more Glinthawks.
Ghost level 61 reached. But I didn't get more level up points, so there's the answer to my question. That you can get ghost levels, but you don't get skill points from them. Can I make this jump? Doesn't look like I could. But I don't see anything else I can grab on. Ah!
Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Yeah, the balancing isn't that great.
Yeah.
sure I do this right?
Yeah.
Come on, Alva. You can do it. It's okay.
You got this. I'll catch you if you need me to.
Please don't break. Alva! I'm okay! Wow! That would have been a long way to fall.
Just a little, yeah. I see security relative again. That is there a setting for it? It's not always like that though, that's the problem. And sometimes it's balanced. I'm sure I can just go in and turn down the music in the setting. That entering your private passcode in the passcode reminder field does not meet digital security standards. As such, your passcode is set. Again, please choose an appropriate reminder in the future. Okay. Settings. Audio. Oh, audio mixed headphones. That might help some. My speech volume is as high as it can get, so I will switch my music volume down a couple and see if that helps.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Oh, door's locked.
Fine.
I think
Let's
it needs a
keep going.
passcode. Huh. This says that...
What good is a passcode reminder if it doesn't tell me what the passcode is? Next time I'm trying to set up the conference room for a board meeting and I get locked out because I can't remember the stupid passcode, fingers will be pointed at you. You want unhelpful, useless passcode reminder, fine. At Bay founding date, month, and year. There, happy now, IT security morons? So, the month and year is the passcode.
Is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month
Got
of
it.
the year.
Door should be unlocked now.
This place was founded a few months ago, guys.
Maybe the data on Leviathan isn't here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up on Miranda wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft.
I hear a green shine.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
At least I think I do. Yeah, I do. I hear green shine somewhere.
Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay.
I didn't see the green shine on my scan, though. I hear it. I wonder if I get to it from the outside, because it's there. I guess I'm going around the building. Maybe there's a way in here? Not that I really need green shine anymore, still. Let me see if this takes me to it, and I'll come back if it doesn't. Oh, there's loot down there, too. Okay, so that took me to a valuable box.
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There it is.
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Oh! God, I hate climbing in this game. It makes me so nervous. Especially because it breaks sometimes randomly.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up. He was trying to pull that.
Okay. All of these jumps have been all funky. This whole game has had iffy jumps lately. Oof. Okay.
Now, how to get up higher?
Why are there so many campfires in this building?
How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
I should have done the same thing. I almost launched myself off.
Oh, I can reach the ladder now. Be right up, Aloy.
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
Oh, that was beautiful. You might want to step away from the shaft as I get exploded away.
Made it!
Oh!
There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here.
At least they give me quick saves.
Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts... I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Excuse me.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting.
Okay, it's a 40.
This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
wonder if my focus can show me anything.
Oh, there's more stuff over here. So 42.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this
25.
was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary. That must be the Dragonfly 6.
6.
Atbay used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh. That didn't do anything.
Huh? I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
42, 25, 6, right? Or am I doing it backwards? I bet you I'm going backwards. Here.
Not quite right.
Maybe it's 6, 25.
The two artifacts on the ground. Maybe they used to be on opposite
2,
pedestals.
40?
That's not it.
Your PC crashed again?
My focus might see something.
This was 40, this was 2, this was 25, and this was 6.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
Okay.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
They do.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
This is the H2 flow.
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
Oh. That was in the last one. Okay, so it's 42, 6, 25.
That did it.
There we go. I didn't realize that was on the last pedestal.
From up here.
Corner office.
Oops, that's Harry telling me he made it.
It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
Okay, good. Worried because that was taking him a while to get there. But I guess there's a really bad accident. At least I know he's safe.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details.
She's floating.
People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But
Were you trying to make a clip of her saying stay away from the elevator shaft and then I exploded next to the elevator shaft?
I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying.
That would have been a great clip.
Face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
as for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not
I have a trophy for that.
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
I don't know what else to level up. I've leveled up everything I care about. All that's left are all these just ability things or whatever. I don't think I have any other trophies that have to do with leveling up stuff. No, there isn't. In fact, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trophies left, plus the platinum. And I think most of them story. And I can still level up skills, I don't use anything else. The stuff I use is all done. Just so I can scare Alva, I should probably jump off. Whee! I was waiting for her to be like, Aloy! Take a little glide down. Now I'm trying to get to campfire. There we go, this one over here. Like fast travel back. Whee! Go out, and then we go in. There's a campfire in the building, but gliding down is more fun. Yeah, well, yeah, I wanted to glide. I was kind of hoping I was going to get a reaction out of all the... And just in case something happens, I'm doing a big save. Because that was a lot of stuff that I just did over the last, like, hour and a half. And I'm sure she's got more dialogue for me here. Oh, Katala's got dialogue for me too.
You wish to discuss something else?
Anything new going on I should know about?
The Quen has been more insistent than usual, asking about the visions at the Grove. Her pursuit of knowledge is relentless. The 10 would have a hard time fighting her off.
Just think of her like one of your chaplains.
Yes. Only more persistent.
I can't tell if he dislikes her or not.
Walk the warrior's path.
Aloy. Aloy! I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alva. I'll put it to good use. Have you looked through the data we recovered on Leviathan?
There is much to sort through still, but I believe we'll be able to get it operational and turn back the floods. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered about the ancestors. The Overseers would have us believe they were infallible paragons. But Pharaoh wasn't. Not even close. His greed led to machines that devoured the world. The archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed, just to erase his mistakes. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering up hundreds of deaths, I started to think they were all the same. Selfish, egotistical, cruel. But in the end, it's not that simple. The truth isn't a straight line of ink on a crisp scroll. It's a splatter, smudged and faded on stained parchment. I wish more Quen could see that, instead of looking the other way, or twisting the truth to serve their own schemes.
I doubt Bohai would agree with you.
No, nor the rest of the Board of Overseers. As Eileen said, it's easier to believe the lie is truth, but it's worth fighting for. And this diviner, at least, won't settle for anything less. For that, I thank you, Aloy.
She's awesome.
I think that about covers it.
I think all the companions I have here except for Beta.
Keep preparing for the mission ahead.
Alrighty, let me... What'd she give me? Tara Protector? What's that? Is that an outfit? It's okay. I like what I have on, though. Nope, this is not my room. I always get my room and their room confused. God, he listens to that at, like, the loudest volume possible. Where is my room at? There it is. Right? No. Fuck. Where is it? Where's my room? There it is. I want my box. I'm gonna put that in there. And I'm gonna restock. Are there any weapons that I have that are not equipped at this one? Okay. Alright.
Welcome back.
Before I do this mission, I'm gonna take a quick potty break. That's because I feel like we're going to be in this mission for a while, and I'd like to do it without stopping, so just give me like 2-3 minutes and I'll be right back, okay? Where's the mute button? I'm back. Also, Canugans, are you still going to be able to watch? And I made sure to grab another water bottle in case someone decides to ask me to hydrate again. As I know it's going to finish this one off in one sip. Trying to get really comfortable in my couch. Why would you wait for me to get to the mission to go to the store? Okay.
Hello, Aloy.
So,
I spent an hour listening to dialogue.
With Beta?
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the
This will probably take another hour to get through all this anyways.
I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
You know, I was kidding, but there is more dialogue.
So, about Beta.
I'm just teasing you, Kniggins.
I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as 2 miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. I found a bunch of records left by the team that designed this place. It was like they made a memorial for themselves, so that people in the future would remember them.
During Zero Dawn's development, many staff wondered and reflected on what their legacy would be. Though this world did not end up as they imagined, I believe they would still be proud of its accomplishments, and they would be glad that someone found their stories.
You know, that should have been a trophy, was finding those recordings.
So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection. Though without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so. Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Yeah. It does feel like a small... like I said, I wish we had a Banuk and a Kardra with us, too. Not that that would greatly increase our numbers, but it still would be cool.
All right, connection's in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
I hope none of them do. I like them all.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engage. Autonomous defenses. Directive. Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come.
Alrighty, time to fight some fuckers.
They're onto us.
They're gonna all be Apex, aren't they? Oh no, he's regular. Behemoth. You don't like fire and acid. I'm gonna knock off your gun so I can use it. Working on it. God, I hate this guy. Welcome back. I'm killing machines.
That's all of them for now. I better check on Beta and Varl. Sends to my stash.
Ah! Did not mean to jump down this hole. Aloy, just let me go, please!
You two okay?
I'm raging at the machine.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here. I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime. Keep her safe, Varl. Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
Now I've got another cauldron to explore.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Aloy! I let go of the stick and she kept running. At least it spawned me right where I died. Where do I even go? Yeah. She kept running even though I let go of the stick and jumped off the edge of here.
How to reach the other side?
Oh, I know how. Whee!
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber. Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Aloy, I swear to God. Thank you. All of the loot. And I'm still not past Dukanugans, right? Like, I still have some bit to go, or am I, like, really close?
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right? What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down.
Thing's big, whatever it is.
Lead me to where it's getting materials from. I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Well, I was mostly asking because if I'm really close, then I wonder if I catch up with you today. The next weekend, I just continue. You just won't be able to join in because, well, you can't anyways because you're busy. But you said you weren't gonna watch because you didn't want to see it or something like that. I was just wondering how far away from you I am so far. Also, that's like a vat of acid. Yeah, okay.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna go left first.
A beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Ah, fucking kangaroos. Oh. Okay. So I jumped up here, but why? It doesn't look like I can grab on anything over here. Yeah, but I can't. There's an energy shield. If I try to, it's gonna zap me.
I gotta find a way past this shield.
The way past is up there. I'm trying to figure out how to get up to that. Maybe I can't do this one yet. Maybe I have to start on the right side. But I can't go where they came from. That also shocks me.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
Back that way. So I think I do have to go right first. No, it's not. The whole area is... They can pass through energy shields. I can't. But there's an opening up there. So I have to ride these guys. So I need to go... that.
I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Aha, there we go. That's what I wanted to find. Let me get this loot first, though.
I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it. Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to the power node. I think that could work.
All the loot. All the loot. Oh, now I'm in Cauldron, Gemini? You just now noticed, game? There we go.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform. Thanks. I should take these machines first.
Hold on, I'll check that in just a second. I'm opening up the clip now. I fucking laugh at the end. Also, the wording after the clip is resilient, lazy dinosaur redcoat. What the fuck does that mean? hate leaf flashers. That's great. Forgot about this guy.
Zeta! Festus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas? I'll see what I can do. Okay, better.
Purge of pipeline J85.
Oh great, another leaf flasher. I don't even know what they hate. Purge water, that makes sense. Hephaestus? I mean, it's not too different than Hades, right? Oh good, we got a Grimhorn. Another leaf flasher, it looks like. Is it? Okay. I just remembered them both being creepy. Come here, you hopping motherfucker. Ow. God, there's another one of you? Oh, I didn't kill you. Got another one, you're just not dead yet. So what did I say he doesn't like? Was it acid? Where did he go? There. Yeah, acid. Acid. What foul language, sir? Ow.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Oh, I guess beta can be useful sometimes. Totally what I wanted to do. That's one of them. Now I gotta go to the other side.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Oh good, so it turned off the energy shield. I didn't realize that, so I can actually just walk out now. So now to go to the right side. Oh.
Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning.
That's why these are here.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Aloy, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do do this, Aloy.
That sounds hopeful for once.
Got it.
God, there's a lot of loot here. I hate these guys.
Shane doesn't like fire.
Announcing slightly 82% tech.
And that's why, because I have that weird rage thing or whatever it is. Or aggression. Which makes them so much tougher. And makes everyone around them tougher. It just makes them a pain in my ass. What's in here? It's like a... You know what? I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It took me nowhere. What was the point of that? I guess it's going to be used for evading stuff. And then I'm going to try to go into this one. He's going to send up more machines. Yep. So, Red Eye Watchers. And a Fire Bell back.
Oh, here we go again.
That doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Man, I burned through ammo like crazy. Shut up. Oh, Claw Shredder. Lightning. Oops, that's acid.
I could grapple in for a big hit.
God, you guys and your sonic sound. Whew. There we go.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I'm the one that's actually fighting the machines. But I'm a big, strong girl. Cool. Alright, let's hack this motherfucker.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber.
Time for a fight.
Big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is.
Can't wait to meet it.
Almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine.
No. Just stay where you are, okay? And on the machine. Prevention is my job.
Whoa. That had coils in it. I'm not gonna show me them. Yeah, it had some of the ones that was like the fire, like the dual ones and stuff. Ooh, a fire acid one. Is the fire acid one bad? No, never mind. I have orange on, that's why. Well, actually, I would rather have that equipped. Increases both of their damage. Fuck yeah. I'd rather that than the instant corroding chance. I don't think I have any that are ice fire, though, or ice acid, do I? Yeah, but this is 2 sections instead of 1, so I lose 3%, but I get to do 2 at once. So I'm not getting rid of this one. The ones I'm getting rid of, it's a chance to enter a state of like burning, acid, whatever. It doesn't actually increase the damage, whereas these ones are damage increase. So I'm going to do those because those are going to make it tougher. Like, I didn't get rid of this one. That I kept. But this was, the one here was a chance of burning. So like this, maybe I should actually switch to an ice one. I don't have a high ice one. I have an ice purge water one. So 333 as opposed to... That does 333 as well. They both do. Huh? The one that can proc isn't very good overall. What's proc? I wish I had an actual good ice thing. Whatever, I ain't too worried about that one. A chance to deal them. Yeah, they're not. That's why I switched a lot of them. So I'll switch this one. I won't waste this Purge Water Frost combo if it gives me the same damage as a blue Frost.
Be safe.
Maybe the coil that I got was also for outfits too. I don't think I've gotten better ones of the Frost and Plasma Defense. Like, that one's neat, but it's only a 3% instead of a high percent. Oh, they do dual stuff too. But there's not any that are Frost and Plasma, is there? Because those are my weakest. No. Yeah, that's the exact same. It's okay. Watch it be an Apex Slaughter Spine. It is a Slaughter Spine. Is it an Apex, though? No, it's just a regular one.
Things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
Boring. Apex would have been better, so I could have gotten its heart. Slaughter Spines aren't too bad.
It's charging. It's covered in plasma. Dropped a heavy weapon.
Shit.
It's gonna explode any second. Maybe one of my potions can help.
I don't think I have a potion for anti-plasma stuff. What's that under tools? Ooh. Maybe the cleanse potion? Oh. Doesn't matter. I was too late. It was ice that he hated, right? Yeah, okay.
Charging up again. It's done.
See? It should have been an Apex one.
There should be one more node to override.
Good.
At least I could finally do my,
I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
my, outfit. Did I really not knock off anything else besides some weapons? I got a small supply chest. And I'm too high level for that fight. That went too quickly. Ooh, hello. I'll send him back.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Retreating to facility core.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And
You say that now.
Laurel. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Is this how I came in? I guess so. I don't remember that though for some reason. It does look cool though. Okay, so now we're back here again.
Aloy, the bypass is done. The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100%.
The door just opened.
And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
It looks like Aloy doesn't know what she's doing. She's looking over like, did I do it right? Am I doing this right?
Aloy! Look!
It's a bird.
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
No!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
Beta. Varl. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
Varl? Did we leave him there? I don't want to play anymore.
Why did Tilda bring me here? was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker?
Is this Elysium?
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
What if I trash your art? Hmm?
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world.
I like all this, hello? I like all the snide comments that Aloy has been saying. Why is there something dying over there? I guess it's the convoy. Oh, isn't this where I went to get some random item or something? I think.
The Gust, by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it. stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's lidded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form.
I'm really good at
Practical
spoiling
purpose
stuff
was
for
less
myself.
important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
Now that I think about it, though, there were 2 Noras at the base. There was no doubles of any other kind.
Pulling out her own hair.
Of course.
Madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer. A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Doesn't have the boulder, though.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out.
Yeah. It looks
Perhaps
like it wasn't beta.
breakfast might steady you a bit.
This was your house. The one you recreated for beta. And the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure.
That's a lot of text. I gotta pause. Imagine you dedicate an eon to what you think is right, only to have it swept away by somebody who accomplished more in a mere 2 decades. Yeah.
Your beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat.
It's not a friend of mine.
Silence.
He's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact that she just said that Regala and her rebels are marching on the Tenakth right now, and they're planning on destroying them? Like, hello? What? Like, are we gonna ignore that she's getting ready to kill a bunch of people? She probably had a lot of respect for Elizabeth originally.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the thing again where every time I talk to her, she's gonna get up, walk around, and then sit back down, and then do it all over again.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now, finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be, but her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it?
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
God, the standing sitting thing bothers me so fucking much, and I don't know why.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinates.
No, I know that's why, but just it frustrates me because that's not how real conversations work, I think. You don't sit down to stand up to sit down to stand up to sit down to stand up just so you can start dialogue in the same position that you ended it. So it seems unnatural to me. And I think that's why it bothers me so much, because that's not how normal interaction works. It would make more sense if maybe they were continuously standing and walking around in different locations, yada. But it's the sitting, standing, back and forth over and over again that drives me crazy. I get why they do it, but it just doesn't seem real.
Coordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with.
What they should do is having paused their actions when dialogue ended and resume their action when utilized. I mean, so that would be hard to code because the fact that there's multiple dialogue options. So I get why they do this. It's because of the fact that there's multiple. So that way, no matter where you start, they're always sitting and ready to do that next section. But, and I get Knugan, it's not real though. But in normal human interactions, that's not how people talk. So I would say either keep them sitting or keep them standing and walking around or something. But the sit to stand to sit during each dialogue interaction, it's not every, but it's a lot of them is, it starts with sitting, they go stand, and then they immediately sit back down 2 minutes later. It's just, it's so fucking weird to me. Like, okay, they're sitting here. Why not have the entire conversation at this table? Why does she have to get up every couple of dialogue and walk around for 2 minutes just to sit back down anyways? You know, if they wanted her walking around, why not have all this dialogue with her walking around and going to different locations and walking around instead of this sit, stand thing? That's all.
With that in hand,
they do
we'll
it with
have
other
everything we
conversation
need
stuff
to make
too.
This world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Oh shit, Frog's stream is in a little while.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
This is trippy.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
My hair's going crazy.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Oh, she's your sister now.
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
Oh?
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakth. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all...
There's Wings of the Ten.
We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
What, the one that I just finished or the Wings of the Ten? Because this mission was fucking heartbreaking, Kanukin. Why would you make me play this game? Have I caught up with you yet, by the way?
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regalla's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
I'm asking because I'm probably going to have to end it here soon. And I know you said you can't watch next week. But I can't do these 2 side missions until I progress a story mission. Oh, there's a side mission there that I can grab, though. I mean, would you be okay if I progressed? Oh, there's a couple side missions. I'll pick up all the side missions then, and then maybe I'll do those next weekend. I only saw one so far, but I'm going to pick it up.
Are you almost done? I was annoyingly impatient at your age, too.
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago, by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here, in Tenakth territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't
I didn't
remember
rate their
the
base,
tune
but that's
now.
pretty much where I left off.
Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in plain song? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
It's a long way to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. You know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
God, you're a little brat. You said there was a few missions? Is there more side missions aside from that to pick up? Oh. Well, so, if I do this mission, it's gonna make it to where I can only do story next weekend. Are you okay with that? Because I know you said you can't come watch. And I'd like to get at least through... I want to get through Wings of the Ten so I can finally do these 2 missions. And I think that's going to set me to be able to also get the last, last tonic. Okay. So I'll be good to do the story next weekend then? It's a level 18 quest. I won't be doing this one. That's what I'm trying to say, Knugans, is I don't have content left. It's this one side story, and then it's the Wings of the Ten. That's all I have that I can do. So even if I save in Bloom for next weekend, that's going to be, what, 20, 30 minutes of stuff that I can do? So, but, if, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I do this side mission now, or if I do the side mission. I can't do the story. No. I don't think you're understanding me, Knugans. My point is this a story mission you care about? Is it one that you want to see? Because if it's one that you care about, then I'm going to save the side one till next weekend. So that way I have some stuff for next weekend. Okay, then that's what I'm trying to ask. So I won't do this side mission now, because if I do it now, I'll have nothing that I can do for next weekend except for the story. Which means I'll have nothing for the stream because I have nothing to do. I could try to hunt slaughter spines. But that's not really that entertaining. I've already filled an entire stream of trying to do that. I've got nothing left in the game, dude. Let me see. Is there a way that I can just single out potential side missions? No, I don't see that. I have nothing left is the problem. Because I've done pretty much everything else. And I'm not seeing an agreed next mission. Because once you finish this next story mission, you'll have to finish the game without me. No, I get that. But you can't watch next week. Which means I can't do the Wings of the Ten next week. And I don't have time to do it today. Unless it's like a really quick mission. But if it's another hour long, probably 36 minutes, yeah. That's what I'm saying, is it's not going to be something I can do in 20 minutes. It's going to be a lot longer, right? I wish there was more side missions to pick up. I'm trying to find also where the arena is. I always lose it. That's here, isn't it? I was kind of hoping. No, that's not the arena. Did I accidentally unmark it? Oh, also for there'd be missions there, so I could be like, hey, I should probably warn you guys that someone's trying to attack you. Yeah, I don't see any other green exclamation mark. And you would think with a big story like that, I would have gotten more side stories to do, because that was a huge fucking story. Nope, damn. I got excited when I saw the green. No, I know. I just wish I had some so I could do stuff for next weekend is the problem. Because it's going to be the one side mission, which will probably take me about a half hour. And then probably fucking around or just keeping it a short stream next weekend. Because I've already done like 3 hours today. And Frog, I know, is about to start his stream, which I know Joel is watching his alien stuff. I didn't want to take from Frog. I'm just waiting for him to start his stream so I could rate him. I just know he said he's running late today. I'll probably be doing something else. Oh, you're going to play games with friends. Yes, this is usually around the time that I stop on Saturdays anyways, too. Ah! I still wish there was a way that I could, you know, spoof this. I know I have to wait till later. There's nothing you can climb on for it. I need to make more of this. Well, the base is where the mission wants me to go, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm trying not to go back there in case it takes me into cutscenes or anything like that. No, but I also want to have stuff for next week, too.
Ida Slaughter's fine. I'll override it. Huh.
Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna screw around just a little bit until Frog starts his stream, because I was gonna rate it. The stuff for this base won't take long. It'll give you stuff to do. Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna want more stuff for next week is the thing. So I can do the side mission, go do all my conversational stuff, and at least that way I don't have a 20-minute stream next Saturday, or a 0-minute stream. That's all. I would like for it to be long, but I don't have a lot to do. Plus by then maybe I'll have plans with my brother, so it can't be long anyways. But that's gonna cut from next weekend. That's what I don't know how else to explain this, Canugans. Because I can't do Wings of the Ten next weekend, I would like to have as much stuff to do next weekend as I can. So I'm going to save the side mission and going back to the base until next weekend. That way, the following weekend, I can jump straight into the Wings of the Ten. Hopefully. Why do I keep getting turned around in this spot? Right now, I'm just trying to kill a couple minutes until I get the notification that Frog's stream's starting so I can start the raid. I can't imagine he's going to take too long. And even so, like I said, I'd like to save what I can. Okay. I don't understand the spawn rate of the apexes. Whatever, I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna call it quits. Still haven't met everyone. There's still like 5 people I'm missing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just saved. 88.91% done. I'm still missing like a handful of scans too. Anyways, take care guys. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.